So SIAM Speaks is a platform where we speak to dignitaries about the future technologies, about a lot of things that are happening in auto space. And today I'm joined by Mr. Shenu Agarwal, MD of Ashok Leyland. Well, thank you for joining at SIAM Speaks. Let's start with the electric mobility, sustainability. And if we talk about these few things, well, one thing that comes to mind is the lack or absence of more and more commercial vehicle in electric vehicle space. How do you think that can be increased, especially given some concerns of payload and payload penalty when it comes to M&HCV segment?
Yeah, I think overall we are moving in the right direction, and I think the pace is picking up every year, right? I think already in the segments of city buses and also in the segment of light commercial vehicles, we are seeing a lot of momentum developing. I think from a government side also, I would really like to appreciate the kind of focus and attention that the government is also providing on these two segments. Now, as far as M&HCV is concerned, of course, that adoption will take a little bit of more time. I think one step from the government side that can be done is to include medium and heavy duty electric trucks in the FAME schemes. That would certainly help. I think other than that, also we have to find some new models that can drive adoption in the medium and heavy duty trucks. Other than electrification, also I think a lot more discussion needs to happen on hydrogen as far as medium and heavy duty trucks are concerned, because in the long run, I think hydrogen could also present a very good opportunity to shift from fossil fuels to alternative fuels.
Since most of the fleet owners are driver owners, what support do you think the government can give to increase uptake in this segment?
Yeah, see, I think to begin with, I think when we talk about moving towards alternative fuels or electrification, I think the focus has to be around the large fleet owners. I think large fleet owners are much more cognizant of the fact that, that this transition has to happen. I think they are serving those clients for which environmental concerns are very serious, and they want to do something about it. I think the TCO calculation, the clarity around this is much more in the fleet owner segment. I think we should not focus too much on the retail segment right now. I think we should focus on the fleets to begin with. Once we see fleets transitioning to newer fuels or to electrification, I think that would create a holistic movement in the whole industry.
Let's talk about hydrogen and its use in your commercial vehicle segment. Government has been promoting a lot. There is a green hydrogen mission for that. How do you see this hydrogen playing a role in decarbonization journey, especially in heavy and medium duty segment?
Oh, I think hydrogen holds a lot of potential. And I think, within hydrogen also, we have a couple of options in terms of technology. Ashok Leyland is working on all the available options, but I personally think that hydrogen internal combustion engine option is a very promising one. And the reason I say that is because if we are able to make this technology successful, of course, a lot of ecosystem has to come together for it to happen. But I think from a pure technology point of view, the disruption in supply chain that gets caused is very minimal when it comes to hydrogen run internal combustion engines. So yes, I would suggest that we should have more and more discussions at the industry association level with the government as well. And this is something that we should seriously try.
And we talk about overall hydrogen and its fuel cell and other kind of fuels in India. Well, if we talk about efficiency, they are very good, but upfront costs are quite prohibitive. So how do you think that can be brought down so that more and more people can participate in this?
Yeah, see, that is a kind of a challenge when we talk about anything like electrification or hydrogen. But over the period of time, as this adoption increases, you will see the prices and the cost coming down. We have already seen it in electric space. We are already seeing that in last 2-3 years, almost the cost of battery has significantly come down and is expected to come down further. I think the same thing would happen in hydrogen. Yeah. So once you start driving the adoption, once you achieve a certain amount of scales, the cost should not be a problem anymore. I think it's just in the initial few years industry should have a lot of conviction in these technologies. The government should come forward and support at the initial adoption of these. And I think once we cross the basic threshold, I think these technologies would really see the light of the day.
Thank you so much for talking to us.